Hello there, welcome to the Perfume Experience. Welcome back to another fragrance haul video. So it's been quite some time that we did a fragrance haul. We've had some fragrances that have been coming in, and I just thought let me update you about the fragrances that we are getting and also the upcoming reviews as well, right? So let's get started. So the first upcoming video that would probably come, or the fragrance that I'm testing out right now, is from the house of Zimmaya Perfumes, called as Happy Oud. So by the time you're watching this video, you would have already seen the Noble Al Safir video come out, which I thought was Oud for Happiness alternate, but I have got Zimmaya's Happy Oud, so I will be testing it out and bringing you a detailed review about this particular fragrance. It has got a very beautiful bottle, and the fragrance also smells very, very good. So you can expect a detailed review coming off this, right? Then the next two fragrances that I've got are from the house of Paris Corners, and these are Rifakats. Okay, so there are two Rifakats. So there is the original Rifakat, which is I think Yves Saint Laurent Libre alternate, or sorry, Baby Cat alternate, and then there is the Adol, which is the Christian Dior Tuxedo alternate. So I'm going to review both of these fragrances and also tell you, probably I can do it in one video where I can talk about both of these. So we're going to talk about these as well. So pretty good fragrances actually. In fact, this particular one, the Baby Cat one, actually smells very, very nice, and I think it would be a good winter fragrance to add for this particular collection. The bottle is like this, so pretty good juice. So very beautiful fragrance to have. So let's review these two as well. So that is another couple of fragrances. Then of course a new Theorem Matrix. Okay, so this we added in Decants, and most of these fragrances we will add them in Decants, or they're already in Decants. So I do have this, so we will test this. I'm testing it out currently, so I will come back to you with a detailed review for this as well. So Theorem Matrix, yes, definitely a good buy, should be, because if you like our Aventus Absolute DNA and you've been looking for an alternate for that, then yes, of course. Then we have just received today, this is The Kingdom from the house of Latafa. This is apparently Jean Paul Gaultier La Male La Elixir alternate. So, we'll test this out. I haven't even unboxed it yet, so pretty good fragrance. A lot of hype about it, so we'll do that. Then, of course, for the winters, Insurrection Wild 2, okay, from Rayan Tradition. This is supposed to be, I think, a pure Avan alternate, and I'm looking forward to test this because this is supposed to be a very, very good fragrance for winters. So, so that also will be tested, right? Aside to these, then I do have Salvo. This is Intense, so I think this is the alternate of Elixir. Okay, so I think we'll check this out as well. And then of course we have Daring Blue from Maison Alhambra, which is a dupe of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever. Okay, so we'll check this out. I think I do have Launo still with me, a partial of it, so we can do a comparison for that as well, right? So these are some Middle Eastern fragrances that you can expect. Now, from an Indian house point of view, I do have from the house of Al Maham. Okay, so I have five basically. So I have one Guerlain Vintage Vetiver. Then I have three Amouage fragrances, which is one is Meander, one is Enclave, and one is Starlight. So I will be testing out, reviewing those as well. Then of course I also have Vanilla Havan, and I think this is from a Gourmand Niche House, I think so. So that also is something that we will test out, right? So that is that. And then I do have a lot of our Centrix fragrances back now. I had to get the last two ones, which is Oud, Maracuja, and Hibiscus. Okay, so we have both of these, Malika, so we can definitely test this out, and I will review or give you a detailed review about Centrix fragrances as well. Then I have a couple of more Balzac fragrances because there was a good response on the Balzac video. So I have Oriental Peace, and I also have Vetiver Oasis, which I will try and cover probably in one of the videos. Then I do have fragrance samples from Centauri. So, we had featured Centauri for the first time, and after that there has been a lot of fragrances that a lot of people had been asking for Centauri fragrances. So I have Time to Work, I have Mineral, I think this is Mineral Kush, and then I have Aqua Vetiver, I have Ethereal Oasis, then Dapper Barber, and of course Radiant Waters and Tobacco Whisperer. So these are all 2 ml samples that I have from them, which I will test out as well. Okay, so that video also is something that you can definitely expect. I have a fragrance review of some fragrances from the house of RJ Perfumers, which I could not review, so which is Polo Green, Lacoste Green, and then I also have Brute, and then Azaro Porum, right? So I will review these as well. So those are some pending videos that will come. And from the house of Amod Fragrances, so I did Vibrant Vetiver, that was very well received. And so there are a couple of more fragrances from them that I will do. Essence du Royal, so this is one. And Champions du Roses, so that is another one. And Tropical Voyage, right? So all of these fragrances that I will review as well. So by and large, I think it's a good number of fragrances. I do also have Scentadelics, Dopamine, Absolute as well, and a couple of more fragrances coming from them, and Asan Hood as well. I have some others coming in as well, right? And I have a box full of fragrances from Al Ghazal, which is going to be a new launch, a new brand that's going to launch some fragrances in India, probably at a budget-friendly prices. So I will look at doing those as well. So in essence, you can expect a lot of these fragrance reviews to happen in the month, and to some comparison videos also we can do, like for example Maison Alhambra Ye versus Fucker is something that we can do. So a lot of those ideas are there. If there are any specific fragrance related requests that you have, some Ahmad Al Maghrabi fragrances that you would like me to review, you can let me know, and I will see you on another video. Until another time, take care. Bye bye.